Oh,
So sweet.
hi, Walter.
Hi, Wild.
Good morning.
We have one more minute, and then we're gonna start group time. One more minute. We're singing some rain songs.
Another way. Mommy wants to play. Rain, rain, go.
That's so sweet.
Oh,
Hey, what's the matter, honey? You want?
Let me have it.
Is your dog doing something right now? Okay, maybe he's taking a break, honey. Okay.
oh, the dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Violet's on the go too.
hi, children. Going to get some
Teaching me more of my driver ed class with my students. Zooming on the go while we're having class. Violet, are you heading out for a donut too? Donut day. All right, pre-Kers. Well, welcome. I'm going to put everybody on mute so we can start our morning meeting. Ethan, Isaac. Oh, it makes me so sad to see you sad.
Jacob.
Oh, and Jacob's here. Hi, Jacob.
Hi, Benjamin. Jacob. I have you, Miss.
Oh, Jacob, I love you too. Thank you so much.
I love you too.
I love you so much.
I love you.
I love you too, Henry. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling the love today on this cloudy day. on the donut day. All right, friends. Nico's in his president chair. John has his sandwich and his, wow, look at that sandwich. All right, I'm going to mute everybody. Good morning, PreK-3. I am so happy to see you today. It's donut day because I see many of you have had your donuts and on the go to get your donuts. All right, so let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I see Jacob is already ready with his flag. So if you have your flag ready, put your right hand, this one, on your heart. Feel it beating. And here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, pre-K friends. Thank you so much. Remember, hold on to your flag or set it upright. Let's go over the calendar. I'm going to move this just a little bit so we can see. We are still in the month of June. Today is Friday. It's a blue day. Woohoo! That means tomorrow is Saturday, purple day, and on purple days, we do not have school, okay? So let's count to see what today's date is. You ready, Wilder? Are you ready? You're gonna count with me? I wanna hear you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 4, Wilder? 5, that's right. Today is June 5th, and 5 looks like this. So let's put that here. on Friday Blue Day, June 5th. Okay, let's put our, what's next? Oh, we got to get the screen wavy, create some wind for our weather song. You ready, Ben? You ready, Isaac? Here we go. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Can you tell me what's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rain or is it cold? Can you tell me what's the weather? What's the weather like today? All right, Kenzie, can you unmute yourself so I can get the weather report? What's the weather report, Kenzie?
Rainy.
It's raining. That's right. It's a rainy day. Oh my goodness. So we're going to put that here, Friday Blue Day. So hold on a second here. I just noticed something. There was how many sunny days this week? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 sunny days. How many rainy days are there? That's right, there's only one. Which has more? Which has more, Cole? Can you unmute yourself, Cole? Does sunny have more or rainy have more?
Days this week.
Rainy.
Today's rainy, but were there more sunny days or more rainy days?
There were more. We had 4 sunny days and 1 rainy day. Which one has more? More sunny days? That's right, there were more sunny days. Okay. Let's get our glasses together. You ready? Let's try that one more time. Whoop, there we go. These are my glasses. This is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book. Then we read, 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 and we look, look, look. I take off my glasses and whoop, close up the book. All right, quick question, okay? Let me just fix this again. All right, my question is, have you ever seen a horseshoe crab? Thumbs up if yes, thumbs down if no. No? You've never seen a horseshoe crab? And that is okay. I have, but I'm old. So, but guess what? I'm going to show you a picture of a horseshoe crab. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to see a horseshoe crab? Yes? Thumbs up if you're ready. Say, I'm ready. Woo! Let's go. Okay, I'm going to share screen and let's take a look at this horseshoe crab. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Here we go. Do you see that horseshoe crab walking? Look at its little legs right here. Oh my goodness. Was that amazing or what? That horseshoe crab has been around longer than the dinosaurs. Ah, can you believe it? But guess what? Another fact is, Cole, do you remember what was one of the facts that we were talking about horseshoe crabs? Are they really crabs? No. Guess what they're related to? They're not related to crabs. They're related to, you ready for this? Scorpions and spiders. Ah, did not know. But that leads into the story that I'm going to read to you today, Crab Moon. And this is written by Ruth Horowitz and illustrated by Kate Keisler. And Kate Kaiser actually went to RISD. She went to the Rhode Island School of the Design here in our state to learn how to paint and draw. So this is the story I'm going to read to you. One night in June, Daniel sees the extraordinary sight of hundreds of horseshoe crabs spawning on the beach, just as they have for 350 million years. In the morning, Daniel returns to find a lone crab marooned in the sand. And marooned means that the crab was upside down. It was on its back and it couldn't flip over. Do you think that Daniel can help save it? Let's find out, okay? Here we go. Crab moon. The summer Daniel turned 7, his family rented a cottage at the beach. They arrived on the weekend of the full moon. Look at these illustrations. The full moon in June brings the high tide of the horseshoe crabs, said his mother. I saw them laying their eggs on the beach when I was your age. Does it still happen? Daniel asked. Every summer, his mother answered. Horseshoe crabs have been coming ashore for hundreds of millions of years. They're older than the dinosaurs. Can I see them? Daniel asked. You'll have to get up in the middle of the night. I'll come and wake you, she promised. That night, the fat, round face of the full moon wavered on the surface of the water. The path felt cool under Daniel's feet. As the beam of their flashlight swept the beach, he drew a sharp breath. He's so excited to see all of the horseshoe crabs. Look at them all, everywhere. They looked, horseshoe crabs crowded and pushed like restless cobblestones. Under the sandy shuffle of the surf, he could hear the clack of the crabs' shielded backs bumping and scraping together. Look at all the horseshoe crabs on the beach. Oh, wow. Oh. Near Daniel's feet, a large crab dug in the sand. That's a female, said Mother. The smaller crab on her back is a male. She laid her eggs in that hole, and now she's pulling him across so he can fertilize them. They watched as the female crab swung herself around. Still carrying her mate, she made her way back to the water. Little by little, the tide receded. The crabs returned to the sea. Daniel's feet sank in the sand as he and his mother climbed back up to bed. And see the full moon? That is when it happens. All of the horseshoe crabs come to the shore on the full moon during the springtime. In the morning, Daniel raced back to the beach. The tide was low now. The crabs were gone. Curly black seaweed was strewn on the sand like streamers left over from a party. Oh no, oh no. Then Daniel saw one last lonely crab marooned upside down. She looked dead and dry. He found a piece of driftwood and gently nudged her. One leg moved. The other crabs had scratched their tracks in the sand where they had swung themselves around and gone home. How could this crab follow unless someone turned her over? So do you think he's going to be able to save her by flipping her over? Do you think? Thumbs up if yes, or thumbs down if no. But let's find out. Oh, here we go. Daniel was brave. He reached out one nervous finger. The tail felt stiff, but not sharp. He carefully lifted the crab. As her body left the ground, Her claws started to snap. Daniel put her down fast. Then he took a deep breath. He can do it. He's saying, I can do this. I can do this. And he reached for her again. This time, he quickly turned the crab over and gently set her down. Daniel grinned. He was proud that he was brave to pick her up by the tail and flip her over. Oh, look at this. There she goes. Barnacles and slipper shells covered the crab's back like jewels on a crown. She set off down the beach, pausing and pulling her shell through the sand, quiet as a queen. Slowly and grandly, the crab pulled herself forward. Stepping and pausing, Daniel's feet felt their way into the bay. He followed her until she disappeared. Then he gave the water one last long look and whispered to his horseshoe crab, "See you next summer." The end. Did you like that? Well, I have something else to show you. I just want to show you a quick little video, what it looks like when all of the horseshoe crabs come to the shore at night on the full moon, okay? Here we go. Let me just get this video ready. Just 1 second, because this is the one. Here we go. You ready? You got to look really closely because it's at nighttime. Oh, look at them all. There's thousands of the horseshoe crabs. So the female, the larger horseshoe crab, she's laying her eggs. And then the male, the smaller horseshoe crab, he kind of like does a piggyback ride. And then he will fertilize the eggs that are in the sand. And that's how they make the baby horseshoe crabs. All right, let me pause this. Get out of this. All right, so now for an activity of what you can do at home, I sent your families a link to watch a video to learn more about horseshoe crabs. So find out one fun fact that is interesting to you and draw a picture of it for me. Take a picture and then send it to me because I want to see what did you learn about horseshoe crabs, and draw lots of details and have mom or dad label your picture. You're going to need to tell them what each part of your picture is so they can write it down, okay? Now we're going to say our prayer, so let's get our prayer hands together. I see Liana's ready, Nico's ready, Isaac and Ben's ready, Violet's ready, Jacob's ready, Kenzie's ready, Cole's ready, Mrs. Williams is ready, John's ready. All right, Henry, nice job, Wilder. Here we go. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. God in heaven, hear my prayer. Keep me in thy loving care. Be my guide in all I do. Bless those who love me too. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. All right, pre-K friends, I'm going to unmute everybody. And if you muted yourself, you got to unmute it because it doesn't let me have that kind of control. All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
And we can say goodbye. Horseshoe crabs. Kenzie.
Oh. Aw. He's gone. Bye, Kenzie.
Mr. Levon, I gotta say something to you.
You got a what?
I gotta say something to you.
What are you gonna say to me?
I miss you.
Aw,
Aw, she's so
Kenzie, I miss you too. That my heart hurts. I miss you so much.
I
Oh,
miss you too.
but that just made my heart happy to hear that. We miss
I got
you.
another boo-boo.
You got a boo boo?
Two.
She's
Boo
so
boo boos
sweet.
now. Oh my goodness. Bye.
Here, sorry.
It's okay. He can do what he wants.
Where'd you go, Kenzie?